Think about this for a second. When your cat looks at you, what do they actually see? Not just in the physical sense, but how do they perceive you? You might assume they see a human, just like we see them as a cat. But cats don't see the world, or us, the same way we do. In fact, science suggests your cat doesn't even recognize you as a different species, and what they believe you are might completely change the way you see your relationship. Let's start with how cats physically see. Their vision is very different from ours. Cats have excellent night vision and can detect the slightest movement, but they're not great with fine details or colors. While humans are trichromatic, meaning we see red, blue, and green, cats are more like red-green colorblind humans. Their world is mostly made up of muted blues and greens. And when they look at your face, studies have shown cats don't actually recognize their owners by facial features the way dogs do. They rely on other cues, like your scent, voice, and routine behavior. That means your cat might walk right past a photo of you and not have any idea who that is, but show up at the usual feeding time, and suddenly you're their best friend again. What matters most to them is how you act, not what you look like. And that's the first clue that your cat's perception of you goes far beyond your appearance. To them, identity is tied to interaction, not form. Cats aren't analyzing your height or the way you walk to determine if you're a human or a cat. They're more focused on how you behave in their world. And if you think this already sounds a little strange, just wait, because this only scratches the surface. To understand how your cat sees you, we need to look at how cats interact with each other. Unlike dogs, which are pack animals and naturally follow a leader, cats are much more solitary by nature. But that doesn't mean they're antisocial. In fact, cats have a very specific way of bonding, with other cats and with humans. And here's where it gets interesting. When your cat rubs against your legs, follows you from room to room, or jumps on your lap without warning, they're not just being cute. They're treating you like another cat, more specifically, like a member of their social circle. In feline social behavior, cats don't show submission the way dogs do. They don't look for hierarchy or leaders. What they do is form loose bonds based on trust, territory, and shared routines. So, when your cat brings you a dead bug or insists on lying on your laptop while you're working, that's not disobedience. It's affection shown the only way they know how. Many of the things your cat does with you are the same behaviors they'd use with a fellow feline. For example, tail wrapping, head-butting, and slow blinking are gestures reserved for cats they trust. So when your cat does those things to you, they're not acting like you're the owner. They're acting like you're part of their group, an equal, maybe even family. This is why many experts believe cats don't view us as separate or different beings. There's no clear human versus cat category in their minds. You live in their space, feed them, respond to their needs, and share social cues. From their perspective, you're not a human in charge of a pet. You're just another strange-looking cat who happens to be bigger and a bit clumsy. And what they do next confirms this even more. This is the big question, right? Do cats actually know we're not cats? Or are they just playing along? While it might seem obvious to us that we're completely different creatures, the truth is, cats don't draw that line as clearly as we do. Several animal behaviorists believe cats are aware we're not quite the same. After all, we walk on two legs, we're much taller, we don't have fur, and we speak in sounds they don't use. But despite all that, they don't categorize us the way we categorize them. Cats aren't interested in labels like species or hierarchy. Instead, they evaluate based on interaction. Do you behave like someone they trust? Do you respond to their signals? Do you respect their boundaries? If yes, then to your cat, you're good company, cat or not. Now here's where it gets even more fascinating. The behaviors your cat uses with you are almost identical to the ones they use with other cats. For instance, when a cat needs your lap, they're doing what they did to their mother as kittens to stimulate milk flow. When they groom your hair or lick your hand, that's mutual grooming, a strong sign of affection in feline relationships. When they meow at you, that's even more telling. Adult cats almost never meow at each other. Meowing is a form of communication cats reserve for humans. It's like they've developed their own language just for us. So, if your cat treats you like a cat, communicates with you in cat-like ways, and bonds with you using feline social cues, what does that make you in their mind? You might be surprised by the answer. Here's the truth that flips everything on its head. Many feline experts believe your cat doesn't just think you're a cat, they think you're their parent. More specifically, their mother. Think about how your cat behaves around you. Do they meow for your attention, knead your body with their paws, follow you around the house? These are the same behaviors kittens show toward their mother. And the reason is simple. To your cat, you're the one who feeds them, protects them, comforts them, and responds to their needs. That's not just friendship, that's dependency. That's maternal bonding. Even more telling is the way cats show affection. When a kitten rubs against its mother, purrs while nursing, or stays close for warmth, it's all part of developing a secure bond. Adult cats don't grow out of these behaviors when they trust someone deeply. They just transfer them. So when your cat purrs in your lap, rubs their face on yours, or brings you a random object like it's a prize, they're not showing respect to a superior. They're acting like a kitten with its mother. And that's what you really are to your cat. Not a master, not just a companion, but a trusted, oversized mother figure. It's why they feel safe around you, why they seek your approval, and why they sometimes act a little clingy or jealous. They see you as their protector, their caregiver, their family. So the next time your cat jumps into your arms, meows for food, or gently presses their paws into your chest like they're kneading dough, know this: they don't think you're human. They think you're something far more important. So now you know, your cat doesn't see you as a human at all. In their world, you're not some distant species. You're family. Their behavior isn't random, and it's definitely not just instinct. It's personal, it's emotional, and it's deeply rooted in the way they've bonded with you since day one. But this raises another question. If your cat sees you as family, what exactly do they remember about your relationship? Do they remember the first time you brought them home? That time you were away for days? Or even moments when you were feeling down? Cats may be quiet, but they notice a lot more than we give them credit for. And some of those memories, especially the emotional ones, might surprise you. If you've ever wondered just how much your cat truly holds on to, from everyday habits to powerful emotional cues, there's a whole side of their mind you haven't explored yet. Click the video that just popped up on your screen and discover what your cat actually remembers about you and why some of those memories stay with them for life. I'll see you there.